Welcome back, my artist friends, to another episode of Mr. Bill versus the Box. It's a rainy day here at the Bascom in Highlands, North Carolina. A little bit chilly outside, so I'm happy to be here in the Hughes Children's Studio with another exciting challenge for the day. So I can't wait to dive into the box and see what new items are in there to challenge me today. Again, one of my friends has filled the box with items that I'm not aware of, and we're going to see what they are here in just a moment and see what we can come up with today. Okay, here we go. Let's find out what's inside the box. Wow. We have a slice of a log with the bark on. Looks like it's been painted white already, sealed a little bit. Old magic eraser, I think. Foam, some kind of foam. A new tool, a brayer. It's called a brayer. And of course, with the brayer, we're gonna want some black ink. Do a little printmaking maybe today. Toilet paper tube. Some kind of metal screen. Mesh metal screen. Cardboard thingamabobs with some adhesive tape on them. Interesting. Construction paper, as always, that seems to be a favorite material. Several different colors, red, orange, green, and blue. And some similar colors of tissue paper. Got orange, pink, magenta, and yellow. And another tube. Awesome, these are really exciting materials. This is some new stuff. We'll do something a little bit different today, I think. I'm really excited about the challenge today. These materials are awesome. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so I need to get a little inspiration, as I usually do. So I've got my trusty sketchbook, my pencil that I keep behind my ear, and I think because the weather's so bad outside, that I'm gonna try something new. I wanna take you to a special place here in the Bascom. It's called the Bunzel Gallery. And we're gonna see what's inside and maybe we can find some inspiration there. So come with me on a little field trip upstairs in the Bascom to the Bunzel Gallery. Hey everybody, well, here we are in the Bunzel Gallery at the Bascom, and we're in an exhibition. Now an exhibition is a collection of artwork that's usually based on kind of a similar theme. So this exhibition is called Narrative, Abstraction, and Iteration. So all of the artists in this exhibition are female artists. There are 19 of them, and it's in celebration of the 19th Amendment, which has to do with the Constitution, and the 19th Amendment allowed women the right to vote. So this is a very important exhibit because the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment is coming up soon. So I'm going to walk around and try to find a little inspiration. Come join me. Now these are my kind of rulers. Okay guys, so here's a teachable moment. This hat is made out of forged and fabricated steel. And I really want to put it on my head. But you know what? There's rules in the galleries, and you may have heard them. Number one is we like to keep our hands to ourselves, we like to keep our voices down, and we definitely don't run. And we do this out of respect for each other and the artwork in the room. So I'm going to resist the urge to touch this awesome looking hat made out of steel and keep my hands to myself. Isn't all this artwork cool? There's so much inspiration in the Bunzel Gallery. Well, hey guys, I'm glad we took that field trip to the Bunzel Gallery. I got some great inspiration while I was in there. And one of the words that I mentioned earlier, the word abstraction, A-B-S-T-R-A-C-T-I-O-N, abstraction, was in the title of the exhibition that we went to look at. Gave me an idea. I think I want to do an abstraction which is when you take something that's real, you remove some of the details, and you just kind of leave the idea of it. And I'm going to do an abstraction of a bird. So it might not look like a real bird, but it's probably going to resemble a bird enough for us to identify it as one. So I want to do a bird flying over a landscape. So of course, as always, I need to do my sketch first, so I have a good idea down on paper, and I have a good plan for when I start working with my materials. So I'm going to start to do that now. And I hope that when you guys can come out of the house and visit the Bascom, you can see some of the great exhibitions we have here in person. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to learn and a lot to see. So we'll try to get together in person soon. See? Abstraction of a bird flying over a landscape. Trust me, it's going to work. Okay, so we've got a lot of new materials on the table today to work with. That's going to be a lot of fun, and some new tools too. So I'm going to use the slice of wood as my base, and this already has a lot of texture on it, which is the feeling of surface. So I can feel the rough texture on this piece of wood, but it's this kind of dull white, so I want to make some other texture on it, but it's going to be perceived texture. So this is texture that we see. We know that it's a variation in the surface. So I'm probably going to use this metal screen to help me with that, and we're going to use a little printmaking. So I'm going to use some ink in my brayer, and this foam, I think I'm going to make like a sponge so that I can make some texture that way. You'll see. Once again, I'm going to use my cardboard tubes as an armature, which is the support structure for the bird. So this will be the landscape. This will be the support structure. I'm probably going to try to make it look like a tree, and then I'm going to cut some details into these wings, and I think we'll have a bird body like so. I also have some white glue, which is liquid white glue, and a brush, and I'm going to use those to apply the tissue paper to some of my surfaces. That'll add some color and some more texture to those surfaces to give a little interest to my project here. And we're going to use the construction paper probably to apply some of the color to the tubes. So pretty interesting. Hopefully you'll get a little bit of a view of how we use the brayer and the ink. I've got this piece of plexiglass that's where I'll put the ink on, and I'll use the brayer to distribute the ink, and then we'll do our printmaking from there with our sponge, and somehow I'm going to use this screen to print make and make texture as well. So can't wait to get started. This is going to be fun. Phew, that was a tough one. Lots of materials to use, lots of new tools, but I think it turned out okay. I did an abstraction of a bird. I worked a lot with texture, both real and visual texture. My landscape kind of looks like a pizza or a lime. I don't know which, but maybe that's what abstracted landscapes always look like. But anyway, pretty close to my sketch, I think. I was happy with that. And I really enjoyed working with the materials, and I'm really glad you could join me today. So as always, I hope you'll try a box challenge at home, and I hope you'll come visit the Bascom as soon as you can. Have a great day.
Well, I guess I beat the box today. It's no big deal, well, you might say. It's just a box with stuff inside. There's so much more when you think outside the box.